Have you ever felt motivated one day, ready to change your life, and then a week later, that motivation is completely gone? You start something new with excitement, but then you miss a day, then two, and suddenly you're back where you started. The truth is, motivation doesn't build success. Consistency does. Motivation is the spark, but consistency is the fire that keeps you warm when the excitement fades. Today's story is about the quiet, powerful truth that daily discipline beats short bursts of motivation every single time. And if you understand this story deeply, it might just change how you live the rest of your life. There was once a young man named Aaron who dreamed of becoming a professional musician. He had talent, passion, and big dreams, but no discipline. He would practice for hours one day, then skip the next 3. He kept saying, "I'll do it tomorrow," but tomorrow never came. Years passed, and while his friends were progressing, Aaron stayed stuck in the same place. One day, his mentor, an old guitarist named Mr. Reeves, said something that hit him hard. He told Aaron, "Motivation is for amateurs. Professionals show up even when they don't feel like it." That sentence stayed with Aaron for years. The next morning, Aaron decided to do something different. He made a rule: no matter what happens, he would practice at least 1 hour every day. No excuses. Whether he felt inspired or not, tired or not, busy or not, 1 hour. The first week was easy because he was excited. But by the second week, reality hit. Some days he felt lazy, some days frustrated, and some days he wanted to quit. But he remembered his mentor's words, "Professionals show up." So he kept going, one day at a time. Slowly, something began to shift. Within 3 months, his playing improved more than it had in the past 2 years combined. After 6 months, people started noticing his progress. A year later, he was performing on small stages. Not because he suddenly became more talented, but because he became more consistent. That's the secret no one wants to hear. Discipline is boring, but it's the only thing that works. Motivation gets you started. Consistency keeps you going. A Harvard study found that people who stick to small, repeated habits are 80% more likely to reach their long-term goals than those who rely on bursts of inspiration. Consistency doesn't require brilliance. It requires repetition. The world rewards the consistent, not the occasionally inspired. Think of it like this. Water doesn't break a rock because it is strong. It breaks it because it never stops. Every drop counts. Every day counts. Even when you don't see results, every bit of effort is shaping your future quietly, behind the scenes. And that's what Aaron learned. Some days, his practice sounded terrible. Some days, he felt like nothing was improving, but he kept showing up. Then, one night during a performance, something happened. His hands flowed effortlessly. The audience cheered. His mentor smiled from the front row and said, "Now you understand. The difference between the average and the exceptional isn't talent, it's daily discipline." Even the greatest achievers you know aren't motivated every day. Kobe Bryant once said, "I'm not motivated every day, but I'm disciplined every day." That's why he trained at 4 a.m. when others slept. Motivation fades when life gets tough, but discipline stays when everything else falls apart. Successful people don't wait for inspiration. They act their way into it. The more consistent you become, the less you depend on feeling ready, because readiness is built through repetition. Most people fail not because they lack goals, but because they stop too soon. They mistake boredom for failure. The gym feels repetitive. The studying feels pointless. The business grows slowly, so they quit. But progress doesn't shout. It whispers. Every small effort you make adds up quietly until one day it screams success. Imagine a stone cutter hitting a rock 99 times, and nothing happens. But on the 100th strike, the rock splits open, not because of that one hit, but because of all the ones before it. That's consistency. It is doing what needs to be done, even when you don't see the result yet. If you're struggling right now because your dreams feel far away, remember this. You don't need to do everything today. You just need to do something today. A single step every day is better than a giant leap once a month. If you write 500 words every day, you'll finish a book in 6 months. If you save just $5 daily, you'll have over $1,800 by the end of the year. Tiny progress is still progress. You may not notice the change immediately, but consistency always compounds, just like interest in a bank account. Aaron's story didn't end with music fame or fortune. It ended with peace. He once said, "I stopped chasing motivation and started trusting consistency." That's when everything changed. He learned that true success isn't built in a single moment of inspiration. It's built in the quiet moments when no one is watching and you still choose to show up. When you choose to keep going. So if you feel stuck, uninspired, or tired of starting over, here's your reminder. Don't stop. You don't need more motivation. You need more commitment. Motivation gets you to the gym once. Discipline keeps you going when no one claps. Motivation gets you started on your dream. Consistency makes it real. Every successful person you admire didn't do one big thing once. They did small things consistently for years. In life, there are two kinds of people: those who wait to feel ready, and those who start before they're ready and become unstoppable. Be the second type. Start today, even if it's messy, even if it's small. One day, your consistency will tell the story of how you turned ordinary effort into extraordinary results. When motivation fades, and it will, let your discipline guide you. Because when you keep showing up, even when it's hard, life eventually rewards you in ways you never imagined. Remember this: the secret to success isn't intensity, it's consistency. So the next time you feel like quitting, think of Aaron and think of the water hitting the rock. Quiet, patient, relentless. Keep going. Your breakthrough might be one more strike away. Subscribe for more inspiring stories that remind you, greatness is not built in a day, it is built every day.